Who is the most disgusting person in the world right now? Probably someone running a family-based YouTube channel. 8 passengers. As someone who has only heard a little about this, are there any good videos or podcasts talking about what's going on? I know she made a lot of social media content about her kids and recently was arrested for abuse, right? Maybe it's too recent for anyone to have made a good comprehensive video covering it yet. H3 Podcast did some episodes on YouTube about it, commenting the original videos where the mother talks about depriving their kids of food and their own room as punishment. Just awful stuff. Jim Bob Duggar. Can we add Josh Duggar to the list too? Anyone that even knows how to find, let alone download child abuse sexual material, then try to blame it on his staff at the car lot is a gigantic POS. And dumbass didn't know that Interpol automatically flags those downloads, so it was tracked to his IP address despite the partitioned hard drive. Let's also not forget preying on his sisters, one who was preschool age, the porn addiction, the Ashley Madison account, and essaying Danica Dillon. If a prison shanking happened to him, I wouldn't be mad, at least his daughters would be safe. And he had partitioned the hard drive to specifically hide his CSAM and adultery from his assigned tradwife. He never stopped being a scumbag once he started. I'm sure you knew, but the fact that he just wanted to keep looking at that shit after swearing to her he wouldn't is just extra emo. Yep. But it wasn't me. It was some other guy looking at it. What a dumbass, but I'm glad he got caught. And he recently got extra 2 months added to his sentence because he was caught with a contraband cell phone in prison. Chemical castration would be the only definite rehabilitation. Putin. It's Putin. There is no second. This disgraceful piece of human garbage is murdering children, adults. Everybody. In pursuit of expanding his country border and staying in power. He is today's Hitler. The world is backing Ukraine. The world needs to keep backing Ukraine. They are the shield of democracy. The Ukrainian people are absorbing the blow. It's our obligation to give them the biggest shield, then give them biggest the hammer we can. DC resident here. I'm nobody. I am nothing. But every day I drive down Wisconsin Avenue, I roll down my window so I may extend my social finger towards the Russian embassy. You may be pleased to know across the street some good soul has planted what are now very tall sunflowers. The Glover Park Hotel also occasionally rolls down a huge Ukrainian flag, and a neighbor has painted their entire wooden fence Ukraine's blue and yellow colors as a collective fuck-off to Putin's war crimes. Me. I just took down an entire Domino's pizza, half a cheesy bread, and about a liter of Coke by myself. You get back in there and finish that garlic bread. Don't be a quitter. You can do it. The Whale is such a great film. Ruby Frank and that degenerate therapist she started working with, resulting in 6 counts of felony child abuse. I had no idea who this woman was. I looked her up and WTF? Self-righteous monster abusing her kids in the name of Jesus. And her family's response of, she needed to be arrested or something, is so weird. Did they know? I hope she gets what she deserves. Her oldest daughter Sherry is 20 now. Ruby basically kicks them out the moment they graduate high school at 18, so Sherry moved out and cut contact around that time. She said on Instagram that they've been trying to tell the cops and CPS about the abuse for years, but Ruby always manages to manipulate her way out of it. Since Kim Jong-un came up with the idea of diddling little girls as a means of harvesting their energy to remain youthful, and takes on pleasure squads from middle schools to massage him, dance for him, and do the dirty with him. I'd say he's pretty far up there on the list. I had not heard about this. Fucking yikes. That's almost certainly propaganda, or rumors used as propaganda. Kim Jong-un is indisputably a brutal dictator responsible for a number of humanitarian nightmares, and he may well be a rapist. Many dictators sexually exploit people, but getting any accurate information about North Korea's inner workings is difficult. This is not the kind of story we have reliable sources for. Yeah, I can believe the pedophilia, but the harvesting their energy just seems like repackaged adrenochrome/blood libel horseshit. That guy who's reading this that didn't wipe after going to the bathroom. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking to you, Bob. My knee-jerk reaction was to say, who the fuck does that, but deep in my heart I know there's always someone doing unthinkable shit. If you didn't wipe, go take a shower. Yes, you. Spray the old balloon knot and stop being nasty. Chances are if they don't wipe, they don't wash it in the shower either. Something gay something. Luis Garavito. He ripped apart children as a hobby and he might be released from prison soon. Don't worry, if he's anything like that other South American child killer, his whereabouts will magically become unknown as soon as he gets out. Meaning he'll probably be in several pieces in a ditch. Ah, music to my ears, smiley face.